Hey, welcome back to Five Lakes Garage. Today we're actually back on our 1976 Aqua Sport. Alright, if you've been sticking around the channel for a little while, you noticed that I picked up an Aqua Sport about last October, and it needed some love. It is a 1976, which is older than me, but it deserved a second chance, and now it's running awesome. Now it's time to actually work on some of the cosmetics and also some of the creature comforts. One of the things that is completely obliterated was this guy. Now what this is the actual storage compartment for all the rods and stuff like that goes along the side. Anyway, I went ahead and took it off because it's not supposed to be this flimsy, I don't believe. So what we're going to do today is go along the bottom and remove every one of these staples. That's a lot of staples. But we're going to remove that, remove all the screws, remove all the hardware, check inside, see what's in there, and then hopefully I have something here in the shop that I can use. I think I got some concrete board back here that might be long enough. I don't know. I might have to go get some, but hey, we do what we got to do. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get the hardware off and see what's inside. Come with me. All right, so you buy an old boat. Guess what? You're gonna run into some things. This is what is left of my little storage cubby thing. Not much. So much for using it as a template. Alright. I'm just gonna tear this out, figure it out. And then we'll bring it back into the fold once I figure whatever the heck I'm planning on doing here. Jesus. Alright, let's see what we got.
Oh, hello there. Thanks for watching. And if you really like it, go ahead and hit subscribe. If you really like it, go ahead and hit the like button. And go ahead and comment because I want to hear what you have to say. Could be good, could be bad. I don't know. Let me know. And if you really want to send anything to the channel, help us out, whichever. Here's a P.O. box that we opened up in case you want to send something. I'll do a video and see what it is. Have fun. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Alright, I think I got a plan. It's not the greatest plan, but it is a plan. Now, it is kind of late at night. I don't have time to go to the store, and they're not open, and I don't know when I'll be able to get up there. But I did find something in the shop that I can possibly use, but it's going to be a little bit more work. I might be out here a little bit longer than I expected. So, obviously, we're not using the plywood anymore because there's nothing left of it. So, I had this guy sitting over there. It is pressure treated. The only problem though is that it is a 2x10, and I need like a 3/4 by 6/8. So what I'm going to plan on doing is actually taking this board here. I'm going to cut it down to size so I don't have to use so much of it, and then I'm going to use this guy. Yeah, that's my planer. Now, this is what's going to take a little bit more time than I expected. And all this floor is going to be full of shavings. So, anyway, I think that's my plan as of right now. It should last a really long time. I believe this probably will last a little bit longer than plywood. It might warp a little bit, but we will see. But hey, I had it sitting around the shop. I did have a little bit of extra from the other project. A couple of these little nut certy things. And some stainless steel hardware. Want to use stainless steel or zinc at least, or else it's going to look nasty. But anyway, I'm going to get measuring, and then we're going to start throwing some chips, and lots of them. Anyway, I'm going to get this guy cut down the size, and then by the time you get back, we'll be ready to put this thing back together. Yup. Be right back. All right, she is all planed down. And yes, that took way too long. And yes, I could have went out and got some marine grade plywood, but that stuff is expensive. Anyway, 1/2 inch. I got to cut down to a rough cut. I still got to trim it up just a little bit more, but I didn't want to cut it too short. And that, since I don't have a template, because the other one kind of disintegrated into nothing. But anyway, I'm going to go and try this on there, make sure it fits. And if it does, great. If not, I'll trim it up just to make it perfect. And then we got to line up all the holes and all the hardware, and then use stainless steel staples. Don't use the regular crap. All you're gonna do is rust all over your boat. All right, so got the board all the way set up. Went ahead and marked one of the holes with using the actual fabric, and then I took this guy, put it in all the way down, and marked every hole. There's 5 of them in total. Drilled them. I put these little guys in there, which look just like this. It has some little teeth on there. Once you screw it in, it digs into the wood. It does not come out, and it does not leave a hole on the other side. Now the rest of the holes are all the hardware, the hinge and all that type of stuff. And what I'm going to do now is actually put everything together, staple it, and then I can just drill straight through it because it goes all the way through. And then I can put it back on the boat. And how's it gonna look? Awesome. It's gonna look great. Alright, let's keep moving. Running out of time. It is late and way past my bedtime. I gotta work tomorrow. Alright, so I've already stapled some of it in. Hopefully everything is lining up. I think we're looking pretty good. Now, so all I did was actually fold it over and then fold it on top, and then I'll put a couple staples in. Now I'm going to come back and actually put more staples in there to make sure it's nice and tight. But what you do is you leave a couple inches of space all the way down. Make sure everything was good, and then you can come back, put a little tighter. Pull a little tighter, pull a little tighter, and then bam, Bob's your uncle. There you go. It's going to look great. Look how great that looks so far. We'll see how well it goes. I'm going to put the screws in there to make sure they line up. Make sure I didn't have this thing flipped over, because if I did that, that would suck. Yeah! Alright, they line up. Yeah! Alright, keep going. Staple laple. Alright, ready to go back on the boat. I got my hinge on. See? All I did was just use the pre-existing holes, kind of drilled all the way through, and then I was able to put my hardware in. Have to say, they did have these little brackets. These guys right here. And you put some fabric through there, like a strap, and then you can actually hold extra rods. I don't think I'm going to need it. So I'm going to leave those off for now, but only because I lost some of them, and that I kind of like the look of it being plain. Bam! Alright, now, a couple things I wish I did differently. It's on every project. I got this one backwards a little bit. So what I probably should have done right here was actually fold this one under and the other one on top, just so you don't see it too much. I thought this was the back side. But yeah, do that for yours next time. I'm not worried about mine too much. Also, back here on this side, kind of got a little bit of a pudge there, but could have made it a little bit tighter. I didn't. Actually, I feel a crease underneath, so I bet just that foam underneath. Oh well, it's all right. It's gonna work. Hey, the boat's still 46 years old, 47 years old now. Yeah, I think it should look good. So let's go downstairs, put this guy in, and hopefully it fits. But yeah, that was quick and easy. All right, there it is, all nice and up there. Now, I do have a couple defects that I'm a little annoyed about, but hopefully if you do it, you don't get these defects. A couple of them, like I said before, was these wrinkles right here. Should have got that out. But when I put my screw in right here, it kind of buckled up and yeah, I'm annoyed. I don't know. Maybe later on when the fabric itself actually wears out, I'll go ahead and fix that. But, yeah, also got all my other screws in. I do see a little bit there. But, bam! Yeah! Alright, super stoked about that and how it turned out. Could have been a little bit better, but it could have been a whole lot worse. Hey, I'm not a professional. Hey, I type for a living. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little thing about just fixing up the old stuff. Keeping them alive. That's what we're trying to do here at Five Lakes Garage. Seems that this guy is older than me, and I'm thinking it's aging a little bit better than me as well. But hey, like I said, let's just keep them going. Get out there and start fishing. Now I can put all my rods in there and not worry about it falling out. But anyway, did I need to use a 2x10 to do this? No, I didn't. But I had it on hand. Luckily, I had enough of the screws from the other project when I redid that seat. And everything actually played out nicely, and I didn't have to spend any more money. If you are down on the coast, if your boat is outside, I put a nice cover on this thing so it doesn't get wet inside, and I'm going to try to keep it that way. Either that or I'll put it here in the shop. I believe this board is going to last for the rest of the life of this boat. I think the rest of it's going to rot out before that board does. Now, if you're out there keeping it outside, keeping it in a marina, keeping it wet all the time, I highly recommend going out and get some marine grade plywood. I didn't get any this time. 1, because I don't have time. 2, can't find any around here unless I go to the coast. And 3, is expensive. This one, if I would have bought it, maybe 12 bucks, maybe. And that was before I planed it out. But like I said, I love the way it turned out. I think we're in good shape. I got a couple other things planned for this guy. We need to rewire everything. Corbin actually came up, my son, he came up with an idea about a rod holder that will be sitting back here in the back, because there's no cup holders and no rod holders in the back. I don't know, it's a bass boat. You should have rod holders. And also, you should have cup holders, because you always got to have a beverage. Got to stay hydrated. Anyway, check out all the other stuff. Stay tuned for more stuff, and we're going to get back on this 1976 Aqua Sport very soon. Hopefully, we're going to go fishing before that, but we're calling for 2 inches of rain in the next 2 days. Not going to go out. Anyway, take it easy, have fun. Check out all the other stuff. Feel free to send something to the channel if you want to support us. And hopefully I'll get some, I don't know, some shirts and hats or something that you guys can support the channel as well. But until then, take it easy, keep watching, and watch the commercials. At least the short ones. Don't worry about the 2-hour ones. I don't know why they put those up there. Later.